Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday night. My name is Sarah Clement, and I am showing you some cute Park Lane boxes because tonight we are going to talk about the gift of Park Lane, right? Who doesn't want a lovely new side gig to bring fun, flexibility, and a lot of things that you may never have expected. So I'm really honored to be here tonight. My name is Sarah Clement. I'm a company vice president with Park Lane Jewelry. And I have actually been selling, hello everybody, tell me where you're from because I bet we've got people from all over. And I want to make sure, because tonight I'm going to be gifting this baby to someone very special who tells me that you're here. I'm going to ask you a question in a little while and you have to answer the question in order to get the bracelet. But let me go back. So I'm Sarah Clement. I actually live north of Seattle in the Bellingham, Washington area, pretty much in Canada. And I have been selling jewelry for 14 years, you guys. I can't believe it. That dates me like a dinosaur. But I have been with Park Lane for 3, and I am here to tell you all about how much I love this company, why I love direct selling, why I love jewelry, why now is the best time to start, and what you can get from doing a business in this particular industry. So let me just start by telling you guys a couple things. Hi, you guys. I'm going to have to turn off these comments because I'm too excited watching them. Tell me where you're from, and I'm moving the comments because I get distracted. Sorry. And I just wanted to say, y'all, I pulled the scarf. It's an anthropology scarf, which is one lucky gal is going to win for participating in this mega party. We were big on anthropology this year. Isn't this gorgeous? It has a top, but I just pulled it off. And guess what? Champagne flutes. We do it in style at Park Lane Jewelry, plus thousands of dollars in jewelry and this amazing marble cheese board that's sitting behind me that literally is taking up my whole office, so I cannot get it out to show to you guys. So anyways, I'm really excited about it. It's like Christmas is here, but it's not. Are we skipping Thanksgiving? What's happening? Okay. Anyways, so welcome. Let's talk about retail for a minute. If you're watching the news, you might actually be in a panic with what is going on with the world, right? Is Christmas canceled? I know my mom called me the other day and was like, honey, you've got to get me the boys' shopping list. I don't know what's going to happen. All their stuff is, stuck out in ships in the middle of the ocean. I want to tell you the best thing about Park Lane right now is we have 0 items on our back order list, which is amazing. We actually pay extra money at Park Lane to fly our inventory in. So you will have no inventory issues here at Park Lane. I just want to put that out there. But as you guys know, we are living post-pandemic, sub-pandemic life right now, right? My whole life before I did Park Lane, I did in-home parties, right? That's what direct selling is. And then, of course, the internet came around and people started social selling and all kinds of different words. Well, March of 2020, we were shut down, right? I was like, is it the end? Is it over? Well, over that year, you guys, our team grew by 400%. And I'll tell you why. First of all, it's a really modern way to shop, right? Direct sales is great. Everybody wants that personalized experience. They want to do it with their friends. They want their friends' input. And right now, we were able to thrive during the pandemic and allow not only opportunities for people to work, which we're definitely going to be talking about, but also provide retail therapy and a community of women that came together like none other and just exploded. So we are literally on this exponential path of growth. And as you guys may know, Park Lane has been around for 66 years. So 66 years is quite a long time, right? 6 decades, lots of experience. As with any company, you're going to have ebbs, you're going to have flows. We are in a flow, and we are a company that has been around for a very long time, so we know what we're doing. Park Lane is actually the largest direct selling jeweler in the world, which is pretty exciting. So, one other thing, we're family-owned business, and if that means anything to you guys, we are treated like family here, and that's something that means so much to me, and I think it would too if this is something you're considering doing. So I wanted to say one more thing about the future of retail. Who has been to a mall lately? It's sad sauce, you guys. I went to a mall the other day with my kids, and I'm like, if they have stuff, nothing's in stock, so it's just easier to go online, right? It's just easier to go shopping online. So people are loving that. Everybody loves having a referral link, right? Anybody do Stitch Fix here? Does anybody do FabFitFun. I'm personally obsessed with FabFitFun. So, when you do that, they're like, hey, if you promote our services and share our link with your friends, we're going to give you free things back, right? So I always joke about what we do for a living, and I'm like, so if my Nordstrom lady actually called me up and said, hey Sarah, can you grab like 10 of your girlfriends, come on down, I'm gonna give you guys some champagne, or even online on Zoom, and if you can get 10 of your friends to shop, I'm gonna give you a $400 shopping spree. I'm like, that is pretty amazing, and that is what we do here. And honestly, it's a very old business, but it's also very modern in the way that we're doing things now and all the technology moving forward in this post-pandemic life. So a couple of things I'm going to get started with, which is why direct sales. Let's talk a little bit about direct selling in general. What can it do for you, right? Direct selling is fun. It's flexible. It can be very lucrative when you work it. It is filled with incredible community. I think it's like the little hidden secret that people don't tell you is all of the positive people in your life. We joke and say that, this is like a personal development program with a compensation plan attached, because you get to meet so many amazing people. There's a lot of support, and our team has the best leadership, just saying, on the planet, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Plus, we travel internationally twice a year. We are very charitable, and there is lots of things that anybody, I'm telling you, like, what is that, like Ratatouille? Anyone can cook. Anyone can do this. Like, if you can smile and have a conversation with someone, anyone can do this job. Plus, it's been, for me personally, I joined Park Lane, or I joined this industry when my youngest, who is now almost 14, he was a baby, and I didn't really want to go back. After my maternity leave with him, I did not want to have to go back to a full-time 9-to-5 job, but we needed a 9-to-5 or a full-time dual income at the time. So anyways, that was my fear of never having to go back and work for the man or the woman or anybody. I just wanted to work for myself, and it's been the biggest blessing in my life. So let's talk about jewelry, because I am certain if you're on this call or on this conversation that you're thinking lots of different things. Why jewelry, right? You could do supplements, you could do lipstick, you could sell hair products. I mean, I love skincare and hair products, but I don't personally want to sell them because I don't want to be responsible when somebody's hair falls out or when their face breaks out or if they get sick from the supplements I'm selling them, which is great. I love that people want to do those things. And I think a lot of people, you have to have a level of knowledge about those products to sell them and be believable. You have to live that lifestyle. For some people, that is perfect. It's just not for me. I love jewelry because it is straight up face value. You can be like, Sarah, those are the ugliest earrings ever, which I'd probably tell you you're wrong because I think they're adorable, but it's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's not going to harm you in any way, but guess what? I've got 899 other SKUs that you are going to love. And if not, then you probably shouldn't be at the jewelry party. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so you've got all, it's face value. It's not personal. It is what it is. Plus, jewelry is one of the most giftable items, you guys, moving into this holiday season. Everybody comes, they say they're shopping for a family, but they're not. They are. They're going to buy, right now they're buying for their sister, their mother-in-law, their friend, but they're also shopping for what they're going to wear. And at Park Lane, with all the programs we offer, we make it very affordable for them to do that. And plus, we provide retail therapy, which you guys, it's been a thing. It really has been. If anybody has been kind of locked down since the pandemic began, it's a thing. People need things to make them happy. And I'll tell you, there's a gal, I think she's watching, Corey Liptak, who is a leader on my team. She is actually a licensed therapist. And she is now splitting her time between being a full-time licensed therapist. She's gone back to part-time because she wanted happy. Can you imagine being in the mental health profession right now with everything that's going on, layoffs, businesses closing, like all these things that are happening and dealing with mental health in that profession? I just feel for her. And she was like, this is my happy place. This makes me happy. Making women, psychologist, retail therapy. She's writing it. Okay. But yes, it is true because she said, this is my happy place. I need to make people feel beautiful. Jewelry makes people feel beautiful, and that makes me feel happy, right? So this is her like girl time, fun time that actually pays her to be able to step back from a little bit from her full-time psychology profession. Oh, joining Park Lane saved you. Oh, Corey, I love you. Okay, so let's talk about Park Lane in general, right? Why Park Lane? Well, Park Lane is family owned and operated, right? And it has been around forever. And we have not changed our programs, meaning like taken away anything from our compensation plan in like 40 years. So if you've not ever done a business like this or whatever, that's very notable, because a lot of times companies like this they'll build big and then all of a sudden they'll pull this, or they'll take this away. Well, since that, we have really focused on moving forward with travel, and we have actually added in a Mercedes car program, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But really what I think the best thing that Park Lane has to offer is that we have great people. We have an amazing family that runs this business. The grandmother, Shirley Levine, founded this business in the 50s, right? She jokes that a gentleman came knocking on her door, imagine like back in the 50s, and was selling cleaning products. And she went home to talk to her husband, who's a co-founder of Park Lane, and said, gosh, it'd be a lot better if he was selling me something I really wanted, like jewelry. And that's kind of the joke, but that was the foundation for how this was founded. They did the research, and they found that jewelry is something that has been around forever. Everybody loves to decorate themselves. It's a happy thing. It doesn't perish. People don't have to be knowledgeable to sell it. Like I said, it's face value. So we decided on jewelry. The other part of people is the team you join. So in the comments below, tell me if you have ever done direct sales before. I'm interested to know. Or multi-level marketing, whatever you've thought about. What matters is the team that you join. And the team that you would be joining, if this is something you're considering, is a team of women that many of us have worked together for 14 years. We are very much about cultivating a positive space and giving you the tools you need to do what you have to do, right? We do a lot of, someone told me the other day that because we are in an online world, they were terrified about like content creation. And can you imagine all those beautiful graphics you see in this mega party? Well, we as a leadership team, we pool our resources to pay for that to give down to you guys, right? So you can use, we share, we want you guys to be successful. And that is really helpful to have like a photo library of updated images to constantly be choosing from, where you're not having to create all that stuff yourself. It helps you do that. Plus we have weekly calls, we have support, I don't want to say support groups, pacing groups, things that will help you based on your goals, and any goals matter. Your goals could be, I just want to make $100. Excellent. I want to make $10,000. Excellent. We're going to have to figure out, the work trajectory to get you there, but we can absolutely do that. Okay. So let's talk briefly about our programs, because I might be biased, but I think Park Lane has the best in the industry. So we have amazing programs for our customers, which keeps you guys coming back, right? Always that buy two, get four half off sale. I'm telling you, women love it. Who doesn't love shopping a deal? And you know what I think women love more than anything is getting good value for what they're doing, and it makes people want to come back. Plus right now we have the double zingers, right? We love zingers, those customer bonus items, which let's give a little shout out to Lori Tossler, who did our live video last night. She was so great, and I love when she talks about the zingers, because who doesn't want $400 worth of jewelry for $60? I have my regular customers coming back going, okay, now I'm going to get that one, and now I'm going to get that $200 piece too for $30, because they get how it works. So we also have amazing programs for our hostesses. Now, what does that do for you as a stylist if this is a business that you're considering? Well, it makes people want to book with you because they get free jewelry. So I do one party every year outside of what I do. And I do a party for my girlfriend who does Cabby, which is a really cute clothing line. And I love it, but I only get half off items, right? So it's fine, but it's not like I'm getting free stuff. Like I used the Nordstrom example earlier about like getting a $400 gift card. Well, ours is based on 10. I mean, you can get, anytime you have 300 in sales, you get $20 in free product for every order, no matter what the order size is. And then once you get 10 orders of any size, you can get $400 in free jewelry, plus half off, plus zingers, plus thank you items. And we start, y'all, just so you know, moving forward, we start layering in the promos for you guys to make it more enticing, because Park Lane, they want the field to be successful. It's really fun. So hostesses are amazing. And then we've got incredible products, right? All of our products lead, no nickel, no cadmium in anything. And all of our posts are surgical steel. So if you have customers or if you yourself are, what's the word? If you have metal allergies or allergic to anything, everything we do is hypoallergenic. So you can feel really good about the beautiful stuff. Plus we have a lot of beautiful crystals. I've learned more about jewelry in the last 3 years working for this company of different settings. And I mean, look at this. I laugh about this because my ring is in the shop right now. This is a $20 ring at Park Lane. I had my bar instructor the other day came up to me and she's like, did you upgrade? I was like, no, it's Park Lane, baby. This is Park Lane. So anyways, and I skipped the most important program at all, y'all. I'm having a moment. So let's go back to the stylists, okay? So as a stylist at Park Lane, this is what you came here for. Let's talk about this. You can earn anywhere from 30 to 50% in commission on your personal retail sales. So when I lump all those programs together that I just told you, right? We've got, once you spend 90, you can get the zingers, right? So that makes our customer average order over $100, all right? Then we have the Hostess Program that really motivates a hostess to want to get to 10 orders, right? So yes, sometimes it doesn't matter about the sales, but sometimes they're low, but a lot of times they're not. You guys know, you shop before, that your carts get big very fast, but that really gives us a nice average of around $1,000 to work with per party. Now, I'm just going to be clear, they're not all $1,000, and we have to work to get to those orders, but I'm just talking about the programs that Park Lane puts in place to help us get to that $1,000. So as a brand new stylist with no experience, you could come in and we are motivated as your upper team leadership to help you get to 1,000 quick. And we want you to get, you'll get 30% of that. That's $300 cash for one party. Now, like I said, this is what's going to happen, this is what you're going to get, because not all, people are created equal. But I'm telling you that there are programs in place to help you get there. So along with that, we also have, I said 30 to 50%. So maybe you're sitting there going, well, how do I get 50%? Well, I asked you guys if you had done direct selling before, because we have a program here called Direct Appoint. Now, Direct Appoint is a program that recognizes leadership in the industry. So now, if you've just sold a product before, it's not about that. It's really more about, for some odd reason, in our profession of direct sales, we don't recognize leadership experience. So let's say you were a banker at Chase, and then you went to Bank of America, and Bank of America said, oh, we're just going to start you in as a teller, and then you can work your way back up. Well, that's not how it works. We want to recognize leadership experience. So if you've ever built a team, if you've ever, had a certain amount of volume every month, we recognize that that is a specific skill that we want to reward you for. So we will interview you, and if it's a good fit, you can come in at a higher commission rate, which is super duper awesome. So let your upline or your stylist know if that's something you're interested in learning about, and if you do have previous experience, and we will see where we can fit you in. The other thing I want to talk about is travel. Tell me, this is what I want to know. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? I love to see the answers. This is what is going to get you guys in the drawing for the impression bracelet. Very fun. Okay, so we travel internationally 2 times a year, which is pretty amazing, okay? Because of COVID, we've been a little bit limited, but I do want to tell you guys this. We missed out on a trip to Ireland and a trip to Bermuda, both of which I had earned for me and my husband, right? And they ended up giving us cash because we weren't able to go. So that was $6,000 in my pocket that I got to get as like a bonus for not going on the trips for COVID. So I was able to just pocket that. I'm seeing my new friend Jen on here, which is exciting because that was the money I used to take our family last week to Hawaii to spend on a family vacation that we got to do for ourselves. So very exciting. But all of our programs are cash valuable. So if you do earn a trip and you don't want to go, you can always cash it out. Now, the values are different based on where we're going and where they earned, but always great. So twice a year, February and September is when we travel. We are wrapping up a trip to Aruba right now, but guess what? If you are just hungry and you are a go-getter, you would start right now and you would get it would be up until the end of November. You would get 6 weeks of double points. So still an opportunity. And guess what? Our next trip will be announced in January for I don't even know where we're going to go. It's a big to-do and it's a big announcement. So February, we're actually going to Key West. And I know I said international, but that was booked during COVID. So we had to do something within the 50 states. So anyways, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is our Mercedes car program. I wish I had a picture of my brand new baby out here. Basically, what we have here is you have a program where you can earn either $500 cash every month, like a bonus, just take the cash, or if you drive a white Mercedes that is within 2 years old, you can get a $700 cash bonus. Now, what's really great about this is actually before I went to Hawaii, my lease was up on my Mercedes. I got to go to the dealership, make my own deal with my guy at the Mercedes dealership. I ended up buying a 2021 C-Class sedan. It's so pretty. And you guys, I'm not really a car person, but I'm gonna tell you this. If you end up driving a car for free with your job, it's nice to drive a Mercedes with like those heated seats. But I'm in there and I get to buy it, and now it's something that I own, that Park Lane every month, just when I earn it, deposits $700 into my account that I can use for that car payment. So we had another gal on our team who is a mom of like 4 kids, and she's like, the Mercedes does not appeal to me. So she instead went out and bought a brand new minivan with the doors that slide open, and she used the $500 cash bonus for that too. And I'm going to tell you something that's really amazing about those programs is that they're not just for someone at the top level of the company. They're for anybody, and you can start earning it at a branch leader, which is when you only have one person along for the ride with you. So lots of things to do that. So let's also talk about the charity programs we have here at Park Lane. So how many of you want to do better in your community, right? I feel like women, we like to earn money to give back, right? We like to give back to churches. We like to give back to causes that matter to us. We want to give back to our kids. We want to take our family on these experiential travel things. I mean, we are the givers in that way. So thank you, Megan. I'm trying not to read, but then I'm getting distracted. It's one of those nights, but sorry. Yes, so charity. So we have a program at Park Lane where we do 50% back. So let's just say you have $1,000 party. I like to work with this average A because it's easy in math. So you have $1,000 party. If you were, let's say, I like to say, let's support the American Parkinson's Disease Association because my dad has Parkinson's. So I like to give money back to this particular organization, but it could be Parkinson's. It could be your kid's PTA. It could be anything that has a federal tax ID number. You can do 50% back. So let's say you have $1,000 party. Park Lane, if you've registered it with Park Lane, they're going to give that particular fund charity $500, and then you will be commissioned, you guys, on the remaining $500. So that's insane. Now, some of the programs change, like the buying plans and stuff like that, but still, if you are in those community groups where people really want to raise money for a cause, they don't care about the price and they're excited to get something they really want. I think Kendra Scott does a program, and I think it's like 10% back. So we do 50%, and we also do another one that's 15%, and you still get the additional commission on top of it. So yes, we want to do good, but they also want you to be rewarded for what you are doing. One other thing I want to talk to you guys, I'm looking at my notes over here. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, there are women on our team that specifically do this business just for charity. There's actually a leader on our team. Her name's Janet McGee, and she unfortunately had a toddler that passed away, her child, from furniture tipping over on them. So she's a super huge advocate in I think it's called, Kids in Danger, and it's for tip over protection for furniture. So she solely does this business and her entire team to give back to that organization. And she did a fundraiser recently where they raised $5,000, you guys. That was a big party. But what's really cool too, so she was able to make a difference, right? And that was on her son's behalf, which is amazing. But what's really cool too is when you do a fundraiser at Park Lane, so while, like I said, you do get commission on a small portion of it, you can still use, let's say that 5,000, I know it's sad. Let's say you had that, or let's say you have even 500 or whatever. You can use those points towards trips, contests, car programs. So it's not like just because you're not getting commissioned on certain portions, they're still excited, Park Lane knows the value of you getting out and networking and continuing your business, they still reward you in other ways. And that is very, very special. So the last thing I want to talk about is that this community. You guys, if you're scared, you're not alone. I think everybody, raise your hand. You can put your hand up in the comments below if you're like, I do not want to be the gal in the grocery store where all of a sudden you see your neighbor and then she all of a sudden is like, oh, the jewelry lady, she's coming to book a party with me. I don't want to talk to her. I know that, we've all had that fear. I know originally, like 15 or 14 years ago when I started selling, I was terrified of what my people would think about me. And, because sometimes the people like in your closest circle, sadly, are not the most supportive. And that's, I want you to know though, coming here, you have a supportive place of BA women. I was gonna say, can I say badass? Because we are women who really want to help you do whatever it is on your terms, in your way. And that could be, whatever it is. Some people do this to pay for an upcoming vacation. How about the holidays? Who wants a debt-free holiday? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up, because this could be that. What if you wanted to do it, maybe you're like, this would be a great little side gig for me to pay for my daughter's ballet lessons or horseback riding, or for me it's premier soccer. Like whatever it is that you do, this can be that. I had a gal on my team once who really wanted this ridiculously expensive dining room table. I still don't even know how expensive it was, but her husband was like, oh, no, honey, we're not spending that on a dining room table. So she's like, well, I'm going to go out and earn the dining room table. And she was, and it was an amazing story for her to tell to people, that, hey, I earned this myself. And this is like my special thing. So I know a lot of people do it for shoe money, for the bling. You get tons of free jewelry, y'all. Every month we have this program called Rich Rewards, where just on your personal sales alone, there's also additional levels if you decide to layer your income and bring people into the opportunity, which by the way is not something you have to do. But if you want to help other women start their businesses, you can, and you will be rewarded for doing that. But you can earn up to $1,150 in free jewelry every month here. It's insane, and it's true, and that's why we are like dripping in jewelry. And if anyone of you have attended an online party, you're probably like, wow, that was really generous that my stylist was able to give away on a wish list drawing and give away this and do all that. There are so many programs that we offer here that really just work for what we are doing. One other program I want to tell you guys about that I think is really unique to Park Lane is we have this thing called, Amy says, I love the free jewelry. We have a program. So the first 2 weeks of every month, if you sell $1,000, which is 10 orders, right? 10-ish orders. sometimes it's one order. Sometimes it's 15 orders, right? It's all on average. But if you do that every month before the first 2 weeks of every month, you will get a $250 gift card. And I have one stylist, she's like, that's what I want to do. That's what every month, I just want that $250 gift card so I can keep my wardrobe fresh, because accessories make you feel good, you guys. They keep you fresh and young feeling and on trend, and they can change any outfit. You can shop at Target all day long and then have great accessories and look very expensive, right? Very nice. So let's talk one other, I was going to tell you guys this. So we call these little booking bribes. So we have this program called Fast 50s here at Park Lane, where if you want, on your terms, when you become a stylist with us, and I'm going to say that because I know that you're going to want to do this after you hear this, at your first party, if you're like, I would love, if I've got 3 spots for people to book a party, we can give you guys some free jewelry. We have a program here where if we wanted to gift you $100 in free jewelry, I only have to pay $20 out of my pocket. Or if I want to gift you $50, let's say, in free jewelry, I pay the company $10, and that's how it works. At my previous company, I often gifted people $50 extra for hosting to try to book on my timeline, right? And that was $50 out of my pocket. We really try to keep our overhead down. We have no minimums. And I want to say that again. I want you to hear this. So we have no minimums, because a lot of these companies have minimums that you have to personally purchase or sell. We have neither, which is incredible. Someone is like pressing my garage door up and then pressing it down and pressing it up. kind of freaking out a little bit, but that's okay. My son and his 13-year-old friends have decided that this is like the place to hang, and I just went outside and they were all skateboarding in my garage. Do you guys have teenagers? I was like, get out of here. Anyways, okay, I digress. I'm just making sure they're not breaking stuff out there. Okay, so I totally got lost because I was freaking out about what they're doing over there. But let me just look at my notes. Okay, sorry. The holidays are here, you guys. Your friends are going to be shopping anyways. If you think about just doing one party, you're going to have hopefully $300 in your pocket. Your upline is going to support you in any way possible at whatever level you need. There is no pressure here to do what you need to do. What is awesome? Assume I'm the cool mom. No. I'm afraid of that because, anyways, sorry. I'm like, they're still doing it, y'all. It's really stressing me out. Okay, so the one thing I wanted to tell you guys is I said no minimums, but there was something else very important that I wanted to tell you. Oh, okay. Once you attain a level, so for those of you that have done direct sales before, let's say you promote to a level. I can tell you this from personal experience. At my previous company, I was, let's say it was called a platinum director, which was the second from the top, high up there. But every day on the first day of the month, I started back out as a stylist, and I had to earn my way back up to be a platinum director every month, meaning I started back at 20%, which is what we made at that company, and I could work my way up to 32% if I sold $10,000, you guys. That's personally insane. So here, again, you start at 30%, and when you achieve a level here, you never go backwards. You never lose your title or the benefits that go along with that title. And I want you to hear me say that because what we believe here is that we do not lead with something weighing over your head that you have to do. We want you to achieve things positively because you want to get there and not because you're out of fear that you're not going to attain those things ever again. So for example, if you promote to branch leader, it's when you bring one person along with you for the ride, one person, you bump to 35% forever. And guess what? If you don't sell anything for 4 months and then you come back in and have a party, you still make 35%. You didn't lose it. You don't have to do anything to earn it. Now we do have a $500 minimum if you decide to start coaching, because of course we can't just give you free coaching commissions, and we want our leadership team to speak from experience and to work from experience. But I just wanted you guys to know this is a great place. This family cares about their field. They've been around for a long time. 66 years is a long time to be in business. We have great partnerships with our suppliers, no back orders, and the holidays could not be a better time to get started. In fact, I had a leader on my team a couple years ago start and just literally bring a catalog home with her for Thanksgiving and end up selling like $3,000. So anything can happen, you guys. Anything can happen. And this is like, you do it, you dip your toe in the water and do the party. Give it a try. You know, you don't like it, you never have to do it again. And guess what? We have a sign-up special where it's $99 and you get $500 in free. And through tomorrow, if you sign up, you can get any choice, oops, that was turned around, of these gorgeous sparkly impression bracelets. They come in tons of different colors, and you guys, they are so pretty. In fact, I just love them, and I'm giving this one away tonight. Yes, I'll talk about shipping deadlines in just a second, Sandra, but you get one of your choice for joining before Wednesday. And there's $99 for $500. There's another kit that is $229 for $1,000, and then there's like the Big Daddy kit, which is $420-ish. Someone write down below if you know, because I'm off, and you get $2,000 in jewelry of your choice. It's not a set kit. You choose, and I always tell new stylists, pick the pieces that you love because that's what you're going to sell. And you guys, we have so many things to pick from, which is great. Yes, I love that Corey said the worst thing that could happen is that you have a ton of free jewelry. I'm like, it's 99 bucks. You're going to look a lot cuter. You're going to get to put yourself out there, try a new business. You're going to meet a lot of cool people, and you're going to get to potentially, it could change your life, could just give you a couple extra $100, but it might just be something fun to try. And we have been around for a long time, our leadership team together, so you are in good hands. And I'm telling you, I spend more when I walk in Target. Dang Target, right? Can't leave without 200 bucks down the drain. So 99, you get 500 and free here. So it's the holidays, y'all. They're coming, and it's just a great time. Like I said, people are shopping for their friends and their family they're also shopping for themselves. So you can be of service this holiday. And here is my, thank you, Kaylee. It's 4:39. So here's my call to action for you guys. If you're sitting on the fence and you're like, I don't know, I'm scared. You know what? This person's going to say that. This person's going to do this. I don't know. Just drown out all those negative voices. Jump in. And if you're like, I really can't commit, book a party today with your stylist, okay? Book a party with your stylist and ask her about potentially making it your decider show, which is really amazing, okay? A decider show is when you are the hostess, you're inviting your friends, and maybe you're thinking about, you're getting to see both sides of it. You're like, this is how the stylist works. This is how I'm going to do it. And then you can be the one to take the party, earn the commissions, earn the hostess rewards, and do all of those things. So thank you guys. I got very distracted today. The garage door, I'm going to have to go figure out what the heck is going on outside. But they're like, the kids were like, why are you all dressed up? I'm like, it's a Christmas party, baby. Okay, but you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time. I would love to have you join us, and you will have so much support, and I think it will surprise you, this incredible group of women and a few men that you could be joining. So happy holidays, ladies. Thank you.